Okay, so we found an opponent, and it's Praxis. That's the new milling hero. For 4 Shadow Energy, you can discard 3 cards from the top of both players' deck. That can break my combo a bit, but we'll see how it goes. Especially I go through my deck very fast, so with his help milling me, that might be a problem. So I do have my turn 2 Wisp, that's good, but I have nothing to make him grow. I'm gonna ditch a Roadless Travel first, because I'm not gonna play 2 of them. Legend Rises won't be very good in this matchup. Well, Elementals have some new attachments that can help him counter my Wisp, but my guess is he's playing Undead. So, yeah, down goes the Legend. I'm gonna play my 2/2 here. So I'm playing A1 Ramirez. I don't think I know him. Okay, Antimatter. That's good because it discards cards from his hand, which grow the Wisp. And what did I get? Oh, I didn't save. I didn't save the deck with the Thunderstrike construct. My bad. So here I don't have much I can do, and my Wisp is very much open to being killed with Shadow have a new discard ally that can deal 3 damage when being discarded. So that would be one way to kill it, and you have to remember that Elementals also have mind control that doesn't care how big. Actually, it likes it if my allies get big. But I do have a Wisp, a Fortified Wisp, which will be very hard for him to kill short of mind control. Let's see. So my Wisp is gonna grow by 1 here. Oh yeah, I was very much open to a Rampant Kragon. Forgot about that one. So the Wisp is 3/3. See, Rampant Kragon is a 2/2 with haste, so he could just have come in and kill the Wisp. This card was designed by BDK, an ATC guildmate of mine. It was a little bit changed from his original design, but it's a very good card, which you're going to see a lot of. So, yeah, what do I do here? I'm going to dump one of those, especially if he's playing haste. And I can go Burgit, Roadless Travel, Burgit. I think that's what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to use Aramia's ability to get the factory out, because I don't want to draw it. I'm going to go Burgit, Roadless Travel, get it back in my hand, hopefully get a Buccaneer, which I don't get. I'm going to play Burgit again and discard a Fortified Wisp. I don't like that very much, but it's going to get my Wisp to 5/5, which is good. Another Roadless Traveled. You see, this isn't a crazy start. Well, I did attack with a 5/5 on turn 4, which is not to be neglected, but you know, my hand is basically empty. Okay, so Praxis also gets to deal damage when he discards allies with his ability, either from my deck or his deck. He also has Reactorary, which comes into play when milled. So that's some nice tempo for him. What am I gonna do here? I have no draw. Yeah, that's not so good. What did I get? I lost a Tome of Knowledge and a Factory. So I don't want to lose another Factory. So either I kill his Reactorary or consume Fear It. think I'm gonna go with Consuming Fear. You can always mind control it, but it will have dealt damage, and that's one less mind control I have to worry about for my Fortified Wisp. Yeah, I'm sorry about those weird mouth noise I make when I think. So yeah, mind control comes in, but he's at 16. And yeah, mind control is a card a lot of especially newer players are afraid of, because you know it kills my 5/5 outright and it deals me 5 damage. But when I have board control, I'm not too afraid. I don't mind him playing mind control because the board is still wide open, and here I come in, I can play Wisp, activate Factory with the Buccaneer. I get a 2/5 with damage reduction, which is going to be very hard for him to deal with, and a 3/3 into play. He's probably going to activate his ability and use it on the Buccaneer, and maybe he has another mind control for the Wisp. That would be very bad for me. So I lose a road less traveled. I get another Buccaneer in play and an ALR. So that was very good for me. And that's the main weakness on Praxis, is when he cannot kill an ally with his ability. He doesn't have great board control like Zaladar has. So if you miss and you have to leave an ally alive, you lose a lot of time trying to regain it, and it's very bad for the Praxis player. That's one of the things I don't like much about him. You basically have to play a lot of allies to make sure you trigger your ability very often, but you kind of want to play you know, some ally control removal for the times when your ability misses or when it's irrelevant. Sometimes you can only deal up to 4 damage, which isn't enough to kill the Wisp, for example. So yeah, I'm very partial about Praxis. So here I'm just gonna go all in for 5. Yeah, I'm just gonna go all in. I only have 1 use of Factory left, but I think it's going to be enough to kill him. So yeah, the Buccaneer isn't readied because allies get readied at the end of their controller's turn. It's going to be ready next turn, but I can attack with the 3/1. Put it back in my hand. Draw an extra 2 cards, and I do have a Glimmer of Hope, which is now useless because I don't have an Etterborn Wisp. But I'm going to use a Factory to get the Buccaneer in and get the Wisp down. Yeah, I should have used Aramia's ability before drawing, because I don't want to draw my single Splicer Crown. I want to get it from Aramia's ability, so I'm going to use it to remove allies from his deck. I don't want him to have undeads in his graveyard in case he has allies that are triggered by undeads. So I do have a 4/7 now with 2 damage reduction and 3 3/3s on the play, on the field. So that's the kind of situation you can get with this Aramia Wisp deck. And yeah, it's kind of impressive the first time you see it. If you're not ready for it, you'll get steamrolled. And even if you're ready, you can get steamrolled. And I do agree that there's there's some variance in playing this. I mean, if you get lucky, it's very good. If you get unlucky, it's very bad. But I think we'll be able to build builds that are resilient to good or bad luck. So yeah, it's a very interesting deck, and like, you know, I've used Roadless Travel at 2 resource cost here, and I think you can see that it would have been much slower had I not been able to combo it as I did. So I think the Roadless Travel nerf is not inconsequential for that deck, and it will bring it to more manageable level. One of the moves I like doing was going a turn 1 Birgit if you have nothing, but you can still turn 2 Roadless Travel to pull a one-sided Santa Bomb. And that's not possible anymore either. But yeah, so go ahead and rage if you think it's OP or broken or anything. But yeah, I think it's a very nice deck, and I'll see you soon with another deck later.